Well, hey everybody, I'm on the back deck of the OC. I swam 1 mile in 28:53 seconds. 28 minutes and 53 seconds. It's one of the fastest swims of all year, but I've been working on it, building up to it. So I think this is the third day in a row I swam a mile. When I string the days together like that, it seems to help me out when I'm trying to go for a PR. So I think I've got a PR, but I won't know exactly until I process the data. Well, hey everybody, this is me jumping over doing a test to see if I can show you my stats. This is where I began, and the red is the output of my energy level. And you can see I maintained a really good pace. I had to get up to speed. It took me 6 minutes to get up to speed. But once I got there, I maintained it pretty good. Now, you can compare that with yesterday's, and I don't know if I'll mess up by doing this, but I'm gonna go to it and see. All right, there's the swim yesterday. And as you can see, let me do this where you can see the video. That's the video I made yesterday. But so yesterday was 29 minutes and 7 seconds. And I held a better pace today. That's one reason I was able to beat it and eclipse it. But let's look real quick at this stat right here. Some of these numbers are really key and important. But we'll go back to where I was and get to the swim today. This is the swim from today. Let me move my face back up here. All right. I just wanted to see, could I do that and show you this number right here? These numbers. I'm gonna have to get me a mouse that has one of them yellow balls on it where you can see what I'm pointing at. I think you can see the mouse moving around pretty good, but it ain't like if I had a highlighter. To just show you the difference, I was able to maintain the pace pretty good. As a matter of fact, let's look at the pace. We got the pace right here, and the heart rate's right here. Impacting is right there. It shows the training effort. All right, that's what I want to show you. Thanks for watching my channel. Keep coming back. I got some plans. Let's see what I can do with technology. Who knows? But yep, I just wanted to make a video and encourage myself tomorrow I'm going to swim. I'm pretty sure. So that'll be 4 days in a row. And then Tuesday I'm going to take a break. And then I'll get back at it Wednesday. And I'll see if I can go Wednesday all the way to Sunday. Today is Sunday, and it's November the 12th. So that's my intentions and that's my plan. Swimming seemed to come natural to me after 10 years of swimming. You know what I'm talking about. But it's one of my, as far as running and you know, interacting with triathlons, running is like something I'm saving. And people say, well, what do you mean you're saving it? I just don't do no running. I test my run maybe 2-3 times a year. And that's coming up. I'm gonna test it before it gets too cold. But I can always do it on the indoor track here at the OC, so that ain't gonna stop me from testing it. I just won't test it until my body tells me I'm ready. And when I'm ready, I just feel it, I know it. And then I really don't go that many. I do maybe 5 runs, and I start off with, you know, like a half a mile and build up to a mile. And then I'll run a couple of miles, and then I'll increase the speed. And that way I can get a benchmark, because my run is just something that I don't want to hurt my knees on. But as far as the bike ride, in the summertime, starting off in the spring of the year, by the time like I quit this year because of the cold weather, I was doing some pretty long rides. I don't think I even did a 60-mile ride, but I think I did like a 48-mile ride. So that's something I've been holding off on too, as far as trying to go, do a century. I can do a century. I've got proof that I stringed quite a few of them together over three and a half weeks. I did 900 miles. Well, this is where I wanted to show you me stringing them together, but that's some of my before and after pictures there, and that motivated me to watch that guy with Diamond Dallas Page, how he changed his life by just getting active, get off of the couch. And that's what he done, because when he started out, he couldn't even hardly walk a mile, much less run a mile. But these are my centuries from 2019. This is before I started CrossFit. You've heard me talk about how this ride kind of jacked my back up. It was a whole series of them, but this is, I'm gonna play them. I can't point to the right direction, but if I point to the screen, look, you can see it changes from the day, but these are all in the month of July right here. And you can see my statistical information up here, and you can see the course that I took. This is Ozark down here in the bottom with the green, and then it goes all the way to Rogersville. But this is me over time going through and doing some. So it takes to get 107 to 112 miles. It takes every bit of 6. And some days were faster than others. But, yep. That's what I wanted to show you. It is doable. And that's some pictures, reminders of skateboarding in Jamaica. And that's when my legs, both of them, started tingling. And that's when I realized I had hurt my back, strained and stretched something that was causing it. So I took quite a few months off, and that's when I decided to start CrossFit. I hadn't made up my mind to go back into CrossFit, but I know when my body tells me to, I know I can go to Team 417 where Jarrett and Christina are and jump right back in on the classes. Start off with very little weights and just do a lot of cardio and slowly build up to proper techniques for lifting weights. Doing the the CrossFit class with everybody. Just go at my pace and my style and don't worry about what anybody else is doing. That's the thing about CrossFit. But I'm not ready right now to do that. But when I do get started back with CrossFit, I definitely want to make more videos talking about what it means and what it talks, how your body talks to you about how to do the moves. Like, man, squats with weights. There's a difference doing free squats and then putting a bar on your back, or doing it one leg at a time like a lunge. It works different muscle groups, different parts of the body. But I thought I'd make a quick video, tell you what I've done today, and see if that encouraged me to do it again tomorrow. The trick is to set your intention and then believe that you can do anything you set your mind to. They call it a round. It's like round to it. When I get around to it, I'll do it. Well, that's the thing about exercising. If you really put your mind to it, you can do it. So I encourage everybody to do something with the movement of your body every day.